new video campaign initiated by the Magis Center is exploring the level of order in the universe and the purpose that it implies. The Purposeful Universe, featuring Dr. Dan Kuebler, a molecular and cell biologist and the Dean of Applied Science at Franciscan University of Steubenville, takes a look at the evolutionary system and the role of order in its development. Dr. Dan Kuebler joins me now on Skype to talk more about this fascinating project. Dr. Kuebler, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for coming on. How significant is the concept of order to evolution, and why is it important to look at it or approach it from that perspective?
Yeah, the concept of order is absolutely essential for evolution to work at all. Often people, when they think of evolution, think of chance and randomness. But the reality is that we live in a very rare universe, a universe that's filled with order, and that order is absolutely essential for evolution to work at all. And without it, we would have no evolution.
I know in the video you give several examples, one of them being the kiwi bird, which I thought was really interesting. What's the significance there?
Yeah, so the kiwi bird is there are no mammals that are found in New Zealand, but the kiwi bird is a bird that seems to be converging on sort of the mammal-like characteristics and becoming a mammal. It sort of suggests that there's the mammal is such a good way of making a living given the universe and the way the Earth is set up, that if you reran evolution again, you would get things that take advantage of that niche. You would still get mammals. So it's not like mammals are an accident just by chance, but they are sort of one of the things, one of the best ways of making a living in an Earth that's very unpredictable and has a lot of weather changes. And so it's that underlying order that feeds into what comes out of evolution.
Having studied evolution in depth, what does its order imply?
Yeah, I think the order implies that there is in a sense a direction to evolution, that evolution is just not a random process, and that's misleading to think of it that. I think it begs the question of where does that order come from, and then so you can sort of trace that order back from the biology to the chemistry to the physics, and at a certain point you reach a level of order that science can describe, but it can't explain why we find ourselves in such an ordered universe. And so it does imply that it's consistent with the Catholic understanding of creation, and that there's an order, a purpose and an order behind this.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption, but quickly, what do you hope people take away from the Purposeful Universe, and what are some of the other topics you're hoping to explore?
Yeah, we hope that they take away the notion that science is not something that leads you away from the faith, but science is something that can draw you deeper into faith and into your relationship with God. So that's the thing that we hope to instill in people that look at and watch these videos. We want to look at the origin of the universe. Would be another video we'll look at. We'll look at the mind and the brain and what science has to say about that. Those are two other topics that we'll certainly touch on in this series.
Well, really fascinating. Thank you so much for talking with us about it. Dr. Dan Kuebler, Science Advisor for the Purposeful Universe. Thank you again.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.